sang that mindful mornings. Okay. Fixing the screens. All right. Too many notifications on my phones.
Make sure you turn on all those notifications so the meditation is not disrupted by your notifications.
Oh, I did. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. CJ. To Noble. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Mornings.
What's up?
What's up,
I'm
Cheryl
here.
said.
What's up?
Cheryl's here.
She wanted me here. I'm here.
We have the Peanut Gallery in the back. Yes. Live in the building.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is, what day is it today?
Is
it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. And Grand Rising. Yes. Hi, Chocolate Shop Vintage. So I woke up today in a fantastic mood because everything's fantastic. My energy is fantastic. So yes, I'm feeling great today. Hopefully you guys are feeling good today. Hopefully you're still feeling the energy from yesterday and all of the great vibes that we got yesterday. Hopefully that's carrying into today and definitely the rest of the week. So today I want to focus on spirit guides. I want to talk about spirit guides. So I think I've spoken about spirit guides quite a few times here already, but spirit guides, aka guardian angels, there's so many different names people have for them. Spirit guides, your ancestors, guardian angels, there's tons of names. But anyway, what they are is they are guiding forces for you. And oftentimes, because I'm a psychic medium, so I can see spirits, obviously. So I can see, good morning, Cephas. I can see spirit guides, and I know, I connect with them all the time as I'm healing people, and I can definitely see, what different types of spirits become guides in general. So generally, your guides can be anywhere from ancestors to actual spirits of the dead that you've never met before and you have no connection with at all. Loved ones that have passed. They can also be actual angels or other higher level beings, higher level entities that are a very, kind of celestial, very positive and loving vibration. So it could be a whole lot of things. And really who your guides are is going to depend on your life path, your life purpose. And so everyone has guides. There's not a single person out there that doesn't have guides. So everyone has guides. Everyone has different numbers of guides. I've seen people with just one guide. I've seen people with whole armies with them. And so it really depends on you. And it doesn't, the number of guides doesn't make any person more important than the other. It's just all about, what's needed in your life right now. And your guides change throughout your life as well. So you can have, 5 guides today, and then 2 years from now, only have 1 guide. So yeah, I'm looking at Mike. This is I'm always talking to my parents who have passed on. Let's get this spirit on. All right, Mike. Good. Yeah. So anyway, your guides are definitely with you all the time. They are guiding you. And oftentimes you're not receiving the guidance. And this is why, because when we're born, we are open, we are wide open, we are ready to receive, we are ready to be guided. And then as we go through life, things happen, we are limited, we're put in boxes, we're put in categories, we are told what we can and can't do, we are made to believe in other things, not within ourselves and not within this, accessing our true power and connection. So then we become blocked. And that's when we start to disconnect from our guides. And most time, by the time you're an adult, you're completely disconnected. The vast majority of people are completely disconnected from their guides. So the guides are trying to get this information into you. They're trying to guide you. They already know everything that you need to know. They have all the wisdom and guidance that you need in order to get through different stages of your life toward the goal that you're here to, what your purpose is. But we're just disconnected. So my goal is always to bring people back into that connection. And that's one reason why I'm always talking about self-empowerment, because self-empowerment allows you to align your spirit properly, removing those blockages, and understanding that you do have the power to receive that knowledge. That's the first step, is understanding that you have the power to receive the knowledge, and that you can actually align yourself and receive that guidance from your guides. And a lot of people don't understand they even have guides. So again, this is why we, as we grow up, and definitely in the society that we live in, we're just, by the time you're an adult, you're just completely disconnected from your guides. So today I want to reconnect you. I want to remove some blockages through this meditation that we're going to do today. And we'll just reconnect you with your guides and just allow you to receive that guidance. So the type of guidance that they give you, and I'll answer your question in a second, Blue. But when you receive guidance from your guides, what that's all about is really helping you. You know, it comes in kind of like through your intuition. So sometimes it'll come in as a thought in your mind, but it's really from your guides, and also your higher self and your soul also gives you guidance as well. So it's a whole mirage of things. You always have a team with you. You're never alone. You are never alone, and that's one reason why I always tell people that you are never in a state of powerlessness. Powerlessness is only in the mind. Absolutely not. You are never in a state of powerlessness. You always have all the answers to every question that you ever want to ask. And today we are going to focus on bringing that connection in and making it more strong so that you can then just receive information. You can start downloading that information. You can start connecting, and you can start being rightly guided. Because I will tell you something, whenever you are rightly guided, you will not be guided in the wrong direction. When you are guided from your spirit guides and your soul and in here, you will never be led astray, ever. It just won't happen. It's when we don't follow that guidance, or when we're not listening, or when we're too blocked to receive that guidance, that we start to fall off our path. So as long as you follow that guidance, you will significantly limit the suffering that you have to go through in life. And that's just a fact. That doesn't mean that you won't go through any suffering in life. That's part of the human experience. However, you can significantly limit it by simply listening and opening yourself up for that guidance. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to just answer Blue's question. When the guides leave, does that mean you successfully passed that phase? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Now, let me actually clarify that. It doesn't always mean that, because I have seen people's guides leave because they didn't pass the phase. But then at that point, it's too late, so the guide is no longer needed and they leave. But generally speaking, usually they leave when you have successfully passed that phase. But sometimes they'll leave just because you're not listening. They will do that. They will do that. And Tia Nova says, I felt blocked for years. How do I get this hex off me? Well, that's a loaded question. So we can certainly talk. If you want to book a free consultation, we can talk about that, because a lot of people think that they have a hex, and it may not be a hex. It may be something else. It could be self-inflicted. It could be a hex. It could be a lot of things. So we have to look into that for me to answer that question. But there's definitely always a way, if that is the case, if that's what's happening, or if you just simply have negative energy around you that you yourself are creating unknowingly, because people do that a lot. So yes, exactly. All right. So, okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into the meditation today, but, so also to the person about the hex. So yeah, if you really believe that you have one, then you should definitely book a free consultation with me. I am a spiritual warrior. I can remove them like that if you have one, and I'll let you know if you have one or not, because I can see that clearly. But anyway, back to the focus at hand. So we are going to connect with our spirit guides today, and we are going to open ourselves up for knowledge and wisdom, and allowing that connection to remain. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, everyone, just start to relax. We're going to get started. Okay, everyone, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And again, deeply. And one more time, just breathing in deeply, letting it go. And you can begin relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck, keeping your spine straight so that your life force energy can flow freely. Just bring your awareness to the energy that's flowing through your body. Just becoming aware of the energy that resides there, observing it as it flows, as it vibrates. Feeling that energy vibration getting a little stronger now. Allowing any thoughts that come in, allowing them just to pass and refocusing your attention and your awareness on the energy that's flowing through your body. Focusing inward. Focusing on the here and now. You can begin just scanning your body and your spirit with your awareness. Just scanning for any negative energies, any negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative energies at all within you, within your body, within your spirit. And as you find those spots, I want you to just release them, blowing them out, giving it back to the universe to recycle. Do that now, just search and release. And as you begin to release those, you can begin feeling more and more relaxed. As you release those energies, beginning to feel lighter, more at peace, and beginning to feel more connected to yourself. Now I want you to just search your body, your spirit, for any blockages that you may have to connecting with your guides, your guiding forces. Just search. If you find any, breathe them out, remove them, let them go forever. Breathing it out, letting it go, giving it up to the universe to recycle that energy. Removing those blockages. You can feel your light within getting brighter. Vibrating more strongly as these blockages are removed. And you begin opening up like a flower. Your energy begins opening up like a flower. Opening up for stronger communication with your guides, for being rightly guided, for receiving that higher level guidance in your life, toward your purpose, toward your dreams and your goals. You can feel your energy opening up now, from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Open to receiving. As you open up more, your vibration gets stronger. Your light gets brighter. You You begin feeling more connected with your guides, feeling those energies begin to come in, begin to really connect as that vibration gets stronger. Allowing that vibration to get even stronger now, feeling it intensely as you continue to open up and connect. Now I want you to imagine that you are in a field. Notice the ground beneath your feet as you walk down a path through a beautiful field. Land stretching far and wide. Feeling the breeze against your skin. The peace in the air. Such a peaceful place as that energy begins to engulf you as you continue to walk down the path. In the distance, you see a tree, a massive, beautiful tree, all by itself, towards the end of the path. You can begin walking over to the tree, feeling a sense of peace and readiness as you approach this tree. And as you get to the tree, you can feel such intense vibration from this tree. Such intense power. You can sense the wisdom and knowledge that resides in this tree. Its roots are power and guidance from us. Its trunk is deeply connected with your soul. Its branches receive from your spirit guides. Its leaves contain knowledge and wisdom of all. Feel the power coming from this tree as it begins to penetrate your energy field. Feeling that vibration so strongly. This is the tree of knowledge. You can begin sitting under the tree, sitting against the tree, with your back against the tree. As you do, you can feel the tree feeding you with beautiful, positive, loving, and peaceful energy. Feel it as it enters your spine, through your spinal column, igniting your life force energy all throughout your body. Feeling that buzzing, that beautiful sensation of joy and peace together. Energy can begin consuming you, engulfing you and wrapping you in peace, joy, knowledge, and wisdom. You can almost sense the energy coming up from your roots, feeding you with life from your ancestors. Feeling that energy so strongly as it enters you, the strength of your ancestors, the wisdom of your ancestors. Feeling that vibration so strongly all throughout your entire being. As awareness comes into you, awareness of the knowledge and strength the energy holds from your ancestors as it continues to flood into you. You begin to notice the color of that energy, or maybe multiple colors, as your ancestors from the roots of this tree begin to feed you, igniting you with power, strength, and wisdom. And then as your back is against that tree, the trunk, representing your soul, holding and containing the connection to your soul, you can begin feeling that energy, really connecting with yours, really coalescing, engulfing the knowledge and wisdom of your soul, igniting within you. The connection to your purpose forming. Feeling that vibration ever more strongly as your light within gets brighter and brighter. Still being fed by this tree of knowledge, being fed by your ancestors and your soul. And the branches of this tree, your guides, the leaves of wisdom from those branches begin to fall as each leaf hits you on the top of your head. Wisdom and guidance enters, is downloaded into your energy system. Awareness of these messages comes forth now. Allow yourself now to receive the guidance and wisdom that your guiding forces have for you now about your direction in life. As each leaf hits you on the top of the head, new knowledge enters. What is this knowledge? What is this guidance? What are these messages that they have for you today? Allow them in. And as you begin receiving this knowledge, your light begins to shine even more brightly, continuing to be fed by this tree of knowledge, by this tree of life, igniting your life force within you with the strength and power of your ancestors, your soul, and your spirit guides, working together toward a common goal with empowerment and strength and purpose in your life. You can now allow yourself to be rightly guided, allowing this connection to remain as you continue to be fed by this tree, replenished and nourished, cleansed and balanced. Groundedness, power, strength rooted within you. Feel it as that energy rises, expands around you, from you, fully lifting you up, exalting you. Such peace, calm, serenity, knowledge and wisdom. And you realize that every answer to every question that you will ever have is within you now. Allowing yourself to be rightly guided. That connection reinforced, allowing it to remain. Allowing your light to get brighter and brighter now. Feeling that buzzing energy even more strongly. Feeling a sense of happiness and excitement begin to rise within you as you now have a fuller understanding of who you truly are. Allowing yourself to be rightly guided through this life and through this path toward your purpose. Feeling fully connected to that. Strength, wisdom, power. Feel that buzzing. Feel it rising. And you can feel your limitlessness, your expansive mass, your energy ever unfolding. Feeling peace and happiness. Stronger than ever, bolder than ever. And now you are ready to conquer your day. You are ready to conquer your week. You are ready to conquer your life. With strength, power, guidance, wisdom, and knowledge. Always remaining connected, fully open to receiving, fully connected, fully aware, fully you. And now you can come back into the room with your awareness, Paying attention to what it is that you're resting on. Feeling happiness rising within you. Peace. Clarity. And you can open your eyes. All right.
Let me turn this off.
Hello, everyone. How was that? How was that for everyone? I felt that strongly. Huh? She said your ancestors coming out of your feet and your roots. I swear, sometimes when I'm doing these guided meditations, I am a channel as well. I do channel, and I always feel like something, because most of what I say is not predetermined. Actually, almost none of what I say is predetermined, and I just feel like oftentimes, definitely just now, like things were just speaking through me just now. I was definitely channeling something else. Would you say I have a whole conduit? That's right. That's right. Okay. Chocolate Shop Vintage said, I smelled the leaves under my nose. Nice. That was dope. That was amazing. Awesome. Natalie said this was powerful. Good. Scotty said that was amazing. That was crazy. Oh my God. I love it. Yay. So I would love to hear if anyone got any messages, anything that came through that they would like to share. I would love to hear that. Natural Aldrina says it was intense. And Introducing Jalisa said amazing. Awesome. Yeah, it's funny because even when I am doing that, when there's, things working through me and speaking out of my mouth, like what was just happening, I even speak differently. I use words that I don't normally use in everyday language. I do. It's crazy. So that was definitely spirit flowing through me and just speaking things into all of you. So that was awesome. I love that experience. That was very powerful for me as well. Good. Raquel said, great. CJ said that was spiritual. I was walking through the field and it was lavender in the field. And when I got to the tree, the leaves were glowing blue. Ooh, okay. I'm loving that. And then I seen a group of people. I think they were I'm not sure because I think it cut you off at that. Oh, ancestors and someone touching my head. Ooh, I clap. I love that. I am cheesy. Progressive Team said, I was looking down on myself from space. Okay. And and a mountaintop looking over the world without darkness. Ooh, over a world without darkness. I love that. Dare I say that's the future. Mag Created It said, the field I saw was amazing, filled with beautiful flowers and a tree. I saw people under the tree, and it transformed me into what I think were my future babies. Interesting. I think they were twins. Awesome. I tried to look at their face, and their faces glowed, and I cried. Oh my God, that is such an experience. I love that. Cephas said this was awesome. I was standing in a field of yellow flowers, breeze on my face, and the sky is orange, yellow, and white colors. That's amazing. Awesome. Oh my God, I get so excited about this stuff. Yeah, that was a totally wild experience. I mean, I'm used to it, but it never ceases to amaze me when these things happen. So yeah, that was definitely pretty cool. Okay, I'm looking at, so Scania said, my child, you have great things ahead of you. Go and we are here with you. Awesome. Yay. That's the message she got. Michael said, erratic energy at the start, coalescing of calmness around my tree with multiple people. Fantastic. Awesome. Yay. So Introducing Jalisa said, my back was pressed against the tree and I felt something in my spine per your words. I love it. Great. So hopefully everyone had it sounds like everyone had a wonderful spiritual experience and connecting with ancestors, the soul, and the guides. Ooh, that was big. Toward the end, Mag Created said, toward the end, I got waves of blue and purple over my body. Ooh, yes, I love it. So, as you know, colors mean everything. They give you messages. Purple is a very high spiritual color. That is a color of basically connecting with your guides. Gold and purple would be colors for that, and blue is definitely a very calming and also emotionally healing color. So that's very good. And Cephas with the orange, yellow, and white. Orange is a very, very powerful color, and the color vibration, the vibration and frequency of the color orange is just power itself. It's like super powerful, and it's amplifying as well. And then yellow relates to the life force energy, but it also relates to your solar plexus chakra. And then the white is just universal energy itself. So nice. Okay, so CJ said he kept seeing blue and orange. Okay. And CJ said, what can I do to keep in contact with my angels or spirit guides? Well, if you would like to keep in contact with your spirit guides, call 1-800. No, I'm joking. That was stupid. I cracked myself up. Anyway, nobody. Sorry. If you would like to keep in contact with your spirit guides, what you need to do is meditate more. And so meditation is obviously always great because you're opening yourself up to your guides more, and that's when they're able to really receive, and when you're able to receive and they're able to communicate with you is when you are in silence. So you need more silence, less noise. So that means less being busy, and it requires silence for you to listen. So oftentimes your spirit guides will talk to you in your sleep as well. And it's because when you're sleeping, you're more open, you're more spiritually open. When you're going through life and your day is packed and you're working, you're talking to your friends, you're doing that, you're not silent enough oftentimes to allow that information in. And even if it's coming in, you're not paying attention because you're too busy. So silence is important. So just having time where you're not doing anything, staring at the wall or meditating, those are all very, very good things. But when you're connecting, just know that your spirit guides are actually behind you. They're always behind you. And that's why I had you press your back up against the tree, because your spirit guides and guiding forces are always behind you. And they're actually plugged into your back. I see them. So I'm telling you what it looks like on the energy level. They are plugged into your back and they float around with you everywhere. And so when you want to direct your awareness and your questions or your communication to your guides, do it behind you. So as if someone's standing behind you and you're talking to them, that's kind of how you do it. And that's just an easy way to do it. And as you become more unblocked and more connected, the more you practice, it's working a muscle. So I would say practice, connecting with them. And then pretty soon you'll be able to connect and receive guidance like that. So it definitely works really well. Now I'm going to read some more questions. There's a lot of stuff coming in. Okay. As I walked back and forth in the sand and grass, I got close to one and became two. Interesting. I didn't recognize the second one was a willow tree. Oh, okay, I get it. Roots were so big they were out the ground. Ooh, nice. Okay, and the roots represented your ancestors, so that means you have a lot of. That to me tells me that you have a lot of very, very powerful ancestors with you. Nice, I love it. Okay, CJ liked my corny joke. All right, thank you. Scania said when I was under the tree and I started to hear drums and music, and there was a village of people singing and dancing around me. They were all wearing white, and the elder held my hand. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, that is so sweet. And then Progressive Tuma said, I always tell people to meditate, but that answer is too simple for them. It's true. Meditation is really the answer for a lot of spiritual questions that people have. But people have a lot of hard time meditating itself. So they're just like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear something else. But meditation is one way, but it really is one of the best ways to really train yourself to start to be able to open up. It trains you in many ways. Meditation trains you in focus, being able to focus better. In daily life, if you meditate often, then you will notice that you can focus more in daily life. And today's day and age with social media and short attention spans, focus is very, very hard to do. So you really want to work that muscle and be able to focus more. Meditation definitely helps with that. But it also helps to open up your energy system. it helps to open up your spiritual system as well. So meditation does a lot of things. It's also obviously stress reduction, all of that. But the reason why it helps with stress and all of that is because it opens you up spiritually and makes you aware and brings you inward and allows you to focus inward so that you can then begin to heal through things that are causing you the stress and all of those things. So meditation is always an answer to a lot of questions. And Dominic, you're right. I do say meditation a lot. People are like, well, I don't know about that. But obviously you guys are here doing mindful mornings. And so you are into meditation. So keep staying with me every morning, doing what we do. And trust me, you will begin to transform, as many of you already have been. I've been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of you that you've been having a lot of breakthroughs and stuff like that since you've started to attend mindful mornings. And I am super, super grateful for that. I'm very, very happy about that, because that's really why I started this, is I wanted to be able to provide people a way to not only just kind of relax, but also to start to heal and start to fix the different things that may be broken. Because as we go through life, sometimes we get broken, and oftentimes we don't know how to fix ourselves. And so that's one thing that I'm here to do, is help fix people, help people fix themselves. I'm also here to help fix people, but I really like to empower people as well to be able to carry that forward and to be able to manage their own energy systems and be able to, correct those things within themselves. And that is one thing that we do here, because every morning I am focusing on something different. I allow those energies to come to me, and I'm rightly guided. So I just allow that to be guided. And obviously, as you all witnessed today, something came through me today and just started speaking into you all and pouring into you all. And I loved every minute of it. That was awesome. Natalie Crosby said, I was a warrior dancing with my army. Okay. I love it. My tree was a cherry blossom, saw blue, fuchsia, and white and bright white lights. Ooh, nice, nice. So you should look up the spiritual meaning of a cherry blossom tree, because there is one. I just don't know it. But there is one. So whenever you have visions and the things that happen within your meditations, there's always a purpose. There's always a focus. There's always a reason that you're seeing that, and there's always a message in there, in the little details. There's always messages in the little details. Okay, ooh, I missed a lot of comments. All right, so, okay. Your mantra, I see within, I feel within, I heal within. Okay, yep. Oh, that was my mantra I gave you? I don't remember. So, oh yes, I remember, I did. Okay, so, okay, I get it. All right, sorry, I'm reading. Anyway, so does anyone have any questions about anything that I can help with, especially as it relates to your spirit guides or connecting with your ancestors or any of those things? And I hope you guys did receive actual guidance today as well, and some messages from your guiding forces. But so if no one has any questions, we already talked about, okay, so we talked about everything. All right, so what'd you say? Yeah. All right, so everyone, oh yeah, don't forget that so you have until tomorrow, actually. You have until tomorrow, till the end of the day tomorrow, to sign up for mysticuniversity.net, Mystic University, a school for the spiritually gifted. You have until tomorrow to sign up in order to get the pricing that is currently there, which is $99 a month for the All Access Pass, which you have access to everything on the system, which is an amazing price. That price is going up on Friday, so you have until the end of the day tomorrow to register if you're interested. And oh yeah, yes, Progressive Attunement Friday, we are having Frequency Friday, and that is where I will be playing the singing bowls while guiding you guys through a meditation. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing and awesome. Make sure you go to mysticuniversity.net, sign up today, sign up today so that you can reap the benefits of the very low price, because once you're in at that price, you're grandfathered in at that price as long as you keep your membership. Everyone that has joined so far, and I've had a lot of new members, everyone that's joined has been telling me some wonderful, great things about what they're experiencing, what the transformation that they're already having, and it's just been amazing so far, and it's only been a month, so I'm excited. All right, so Okay. So everyone have a wonderful day, and I will see you mañana. Mwah. Bye.